spin on digital highways. Lenny's at the helm through neon lit byways.
Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. We're gonna wake up in the morning and I step outside. No, I'm just kidding. We're playing out of ore, and I am living out of a shack in the ground. No, I am in the ground though. We have this big factory that I have been now actually putting walls up and starting to try and clean it up, but the entire factory is underground with the only entrance being that. So, and then it works its way down. We have the actual separating part of the factory here with the power plants. And then if we go down here, we have CNC machines, and I think those are just like rolling machines. But and then we also have these down here that are making more wall panels, which actually I should grab some because I need to keep building here. Do I have windows on me? Yes, I have plenty. Grab some more sheet metal. So I did actually figure out last night when I was working with the wheel excavator, or the bagger as they call it in the game, I got the much bigger one to fit. Ooh, just bumped the mouse and it took off. So the big one's down here, and is that wheel loader just rolling away? It's like, bye bitch. See ya. Alright, so I don't know what that was about. I got rid of the iron bar roller and the... Well, actually they should still be in my inventory. The beam roller and the bloom roller. Mostly because I have so many beams, I don't know what to freaking do with them. And then it's not really far off for the sheet metal either, as you've seen there in my inventory. I have insane amounts of sheet metal. So now I'm making lots of nuts. But that wheel loader just rips. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've already used a bunch of it, and this entire thing is almost full. And yesterday when I was playing, that one was like half empty and there's nothing in the rest. I've added more because like an hour with that wheel loader is equivalent to like a week with the little tiny front end loader. Even I don't know, this thing's just insane. And it actually cuts really well, as you can see. The head is way past its limit and it's just still cutting. I can't believe this thing. Who forgot the parking brake? Is it gonna stay? Rolling, 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 rawhide. Uh, I don't. We'll just leave it for now until it crashes into something. I need to build up at the top, or well, anywhere really, but there's no point in building down here because I'm still digging and excavating and doing all that fun stuff. But we have 557 sheet walls. There's steel walls right now. So it's time to... Oh, that thing sounded kind of cool as I was walking up. Time to start building up here. I do need to build more steel floors, which... Those machines down there got a lot of processing to do before I can have enough floors to work with. So I am going to buy some steel floors. We'll do like... Well, first of all, let's get rid of wood wall that I don't even know where it came from because I haven't bought any triangular pieces. Oh, when I was taking stuff down, because there was the wood floor that was pre-existing and I'm putting steel in its place is what I'm working on now. Since I have plenty of funds and materials, I might as well. Let's do 250 for now. I'm gonna go through a lot of them. I already know that. I grabbed ceiling. I hope that doesn't matter, but even then, I still need a floor. I wanted to see what the difference was between floor and ceiling anyways. Like, if this one's floor, and that's what I've been putting there, and that one's oh! So ceiling doesn't have any no-slip grip stuff. And what does it look like underneath? Oh, the same. So it's just smooth on both sides as opposed to the other one that's got a grip. Okay, alright, alright. So I can make designs. Good shit. Okay. I was just gonna write stupid shit in the floor. Actually, I'm trying to figure out if I can draw it's probably got to be bigger than that now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so I need the wood floor back. You'll see what I'm doing. I'm not going to explain it until I get there, and then once I get there, maybe you can guess before I get done, but we're gonna pick these up and put a couple back. Right there. So, does that look like a G? Kinda. It's good enough. Good enough for the girls I date. So let's pick up the smallest wheel loader, because that's in my way. And this little steel container over here is all the vehicles that I was buying yesterday, as well as the insane amount of steel beams that are no longer fitting in storage and stuff. So now, come back over here. And, oh hi kitten, what are you doing? Besides causing chaos. You're getting chonky. My armrest is moving when you walk on it. So now, we're gonna try to make an R? I don't exactly know how you make an R in block letters without having it look like an A. I think we're gonna move farther away from the G so that I can make the head of the R kind of stick out more. And then it's kind of like a Team Rocket R, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. There. So that should look like an R. Alright, yeah, that. Oh, wait. This doesn't get picked up then. Now it's an R. And then put some of these wood platforms back down. Pick up my... Oh, the thing that I put in place so that thing would stop rolling away because it gets possessed. I don't know. And it was rolling away again. need to be able to work here, so we gotta clean up my mess. It's protruding through the floor. And I will be replacing the wood with steel. I'm just using it to draw at the moment. It'll be easier for me to figure out what I'm doing. So that, and that. I just need to have a full floor to work with here. And I guess A would just be like that. A big old stupid A is what it is. And then we're gonna take floors. Or no, we want ceilings for that. We want these to be smooth. As I drop that piece over here. Oh, almost swung at the friggin' hopper. That would have been bad. Oh, I wonder if this thing's still going. Last night, that wheel loader overloaded the system so bad that it was going by itself for like an hour and a half. That thing is insane. Alright, so now... Oh wait, I should probably do the rest of them before I start picking stuff up. Come here. I'm actually still waiting for someone to drop off their car, so I just figured I'd stream instead of sitting there all anxiety riddled waiting for people. So now we got an A, an R, and a G. We pick up all the regular wood pieces now. And then we put in the non-slip. Shit. So that the letters stay behind and remain. And now I have the alternative reality gaming logo on my floor of my factory. It's gonna be a hard one to see. Maybe I should use concrete around the letters so they stand out a little better. Or I could use the letters to be concrete, but I just figured steel should be used because of the heavy equipment being driven on it. But then again, concrete is strong, so... Do I have cement? No. So get rid of that workbench, kill that pay dirt, I don't need that. And concrete. If I get the rough concrete, it has lines in it. Polished concrete looks a little fancier, so I guess we'll do that. Looks like they have floor but no ceiling. I just wasn't sure if they have different. We're gonna go with 50 for now. I don't think I should need that many, but Oh crap. I keep dropping them through and then onto the lower factory here. I'm just debating whether I want the letters to be concrete instead of, yeah, I might do that. So let's put the floor in these holes so that I don't lose my positioning. And then pick up the R, use concrete for that. Yeah, I think that's going to be easier to notice. Oops. I grabbed the drop deck. Got lucky I had space for the drop deck. It's one of the crappiest parts about building is that your inventory is always full to the brim with building panels and stuff. Kind of like the way Wildcard did Arc Ascended, where it's like one piece is like you make one piece and then you can hold the button and change it between like a regular wall, a door, a window, yeah, a double door, single door, you know, that kind of crap, so that you don't have to have a bajillion pieces in your inventory. You just have the one and then change it into whatever you want it to be when you go to place it. But if every game was the same, shit would get boring as hell real quick. It's just kind of convenient. Come on. Get off of my dirt farm. Little speck. Okay, I couldn't even hit it. It's like Power Washer Simulator. Cleaning up my sign. The regular floor panel in here. I think I placed one in a hopper down there, but alright, now to switch out the G for concrete. Arg. Welcome to Arg. Where everybody's a pirate. Oh, gotta finish this floor so nobody drives off and falls into oblivion. Either that or I need to make a wall. I don't know. Maybe the wall instead of building out, because if I'm gonna enclose this place. Yeah, I still gotta dig that out, but hey, wait a minute. Why own 2 of these things if I'm only gonna use 1? Please fit. I'm pretty sure I dug enough space for that thing originally. Yeah. Alright. Time to do some spring cleaning here. Trying to figure out how I want to set this up and kind of where I want to start. But right now I'm just cleaning this spot up, so it's not like I gotta go too crazy. I mean, it is charcoal, so it's not, or it's just coal, but I definitely can use it for my power plants and stuff. See, this thing cleans around pieces and even like the corners, nice and smooth. It might be huge, it's just misunderstood. I never hooked up that power plant. So I was actually gonna leave this area over here somewhat open. I think I want to at least put like big doors on it so that I can open it up and pull out and start hollowing more. Or build all of the room except for that corner, just because it needs to be dug out still. I reposition the camera and then it goes right back over the power plant, so I can't see shit. It's like a giant floor sweeper. Oh god. Oh, parking brake. That parking brake, warning, is perfectly behind the top of my steering wheel. So like I can't, if I'm sitting right here, all I see is the word none. It would definitely be pretty slick if I could figure out a way to make the steering wheel flip and hide when not in use. Got a little hung up there. Dude's already an hour late. I mean, I kind of expected it as a younger kid. And then I'm waiting on to sell some wheels. After my wife's Kia was totaled, we don't have any vehicles that the wheels from that car fit on. And that car had snow tires on it when she got into the fight with the street. Her car was actually totaled by the road. There's like a 3 foot by 3 foot section of the road had buckled upward and speared the bottom of her car right in the steering rack and subframe area, and just obliterated the whole bottom of the car, and it was toast. Those cars are cheap to begin with, and then get it into an accident of any type, and it doesn't take hard or a lot of damage to total out a Kia. It ain't worth much. Especially after that stupid trend of stealing them with USB drives. Which I still don't really understand why that was such a thing when every car up until now pretty much has used the same style ignition cylinder where you can just break off the cover for the key part and just use a USB. They're all shaped like that, or a screwdriver. But all of a sudden everybody wanted shitty Kias to go romp around in. I don't know. If I was gonna risk jail time of a stolen car, I don't think I'd be wasting my time with a Kia or a Hyundai. What is hitting? Is it the upper part? Or, oh, I think the wheel is hitting and I just couldn't see that it was hitting. I'm dumb. Alright. Autosave. Yeah, that stupid Kia Hyundai theft thing made it that we couldn't even get insurance. I mean, like, besides what we already had on it. Nobody else would just even give us a price. It sucks. I used to actually tell people to buy Kias and Hyundais because they were actually pretty dang reliable for the price. It was like a really good bang for the buck, essentially. But Now you gotta worry about idiots trying to joyride it for no reason. Just cleaning out the room up here so that I have space to build, whether I finish off the room or I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do yet over here. I think I might just keep going straight and extend the factory that way. Counterweight's hitting. I think I'm far enough away that the counterweight shouldn't hit now. But nope, it's just gonna hit in a different spot. Ah, shit. I'm dumping all over the floor. I mean, it's just pay dirt and coal, but I don't want to have to clean up that mess. I gotta make sure I get the floor again, since that was what I was initially trying to clear. Ah, bucket's hitting over here. I still can't believe that it seems to remove less material from the face than like using the wheel loader, but the amount that you actually get in the, well, in the hoppers and stuff is just insane. It's gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna be like vendoring everything just to get space. What was that? I'm trying to make sure it's not like my Ring doorbell trying to tell me that dude's here and I'm an idiot. But I don't think it was. Oh no, we're gonna hit. tell if it's actually hitting the floor or not. It doesn't look like it, so we're gonna scoot back and pull forward again. I think it's hitting the ceiling. Can't really see, but the weight's definitely not hitting. I have clear view of that. Ah, kitty cat. Oh yeah, and then the crazy cat lady that I married brought home another fucking cat. It's got a broken leg though, so it's not exactly gonna wander over here to me. We're just fostering it, we're not actually keeping it. But I guess it was at the shelter and jumped off of one of the cat trees or something and broke its leg, and then already had like 2 fosters lined up, and both of them like no-showed them, ghosted them, so crazy ass brought it home. And at least when you're fostering stuff, they cover like the food and junk like that. So it's really just the feeding it and taking care of it type thing. And when you're already feeding a zoo and taking care of a zoo, you don't really notice one more animal. Alright, well, too much further forward and that thing's not gonna reach the hoppers. And honestly, I've almost cut far enough back to at least get this part of the floor in. So weird not having a full beard anymore. I got nothing to play with. Still goes up my nose though, don't ask me. Little snake head sticking up over here. I'll try not to hit it with the excavator and see if we can get the camera to... There it is. It's like a little... Yeah, I was wondering if my camera was blocking it or not, but no, it's right above the camera. Now that would be some crazy shit. Be like using the pickaxe and dirt and actually like sculpting statues. Jesus. I'm sure there's some crazy artsy person that would do it. I'm not that skilled here. And I killed it. And you definitely know anytime we got an animal that's named by after food, it's almost always going to be a foster. So the foster dog that we had was Bagel, and apparently all the the volunteers that work at the animal shelter um, just kind of look around at all the food that they have out, like for lunch or like snacking and stuff like that, and that's how they name the animals as they come in, or they just start naming them after like different brands of cereal and shit. And it's apparently a bunch of people with eating disorders there. Nah, I love food. I'm not gonna hound anybody for eating disorders. Oh shit. I got a bunch of Jolly Ranchers that are sitting right here. Don't need a dog finding those and eating them. In 2025, they're mining in Gotham. That's what the smoke looked like. Okay, let's shut off the wheels so we can move this thing. Oh, it was hitting the ceiling. That's what was going on. Rotate, you hooker. Can you not drive and rotate? Or is it just that slow that you can't tell? I think it's that slow that you can't tell it's rotating. Yeah, I can see the top of the wheel moving. Oh, pick up the rest of the wood. Got wood. It definitely seems like it's easier to build if you're not looking down and you're actually like looking out in front of you. Osha would love that, right? Did you come in the door? How'd you get a concussion? Well, you see, what had happened was alright, so now it's just a matter of cleaning back over here a little bit and vertically. I'm gonna leave the wall off over here because we need that coal. Well, we don't need it, but probably faster just to turn the whole the whole thing. I think it actually helped to keep the bucket closer, maybe, or the chute, whatever you want to call it. Ah, but the ceiling is in the way. I have to be careful over here because of the surface. I'm still trying not to break through to the surface. I am mole man. Ah, crap. Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to be blowing stuff up anyways. I guess I would be able to see better from here. Leave the coal if we can. Oh no, where's the detonator? Good. Let the explosions flow through you. Am I hitting the back part of it now? Oh yeah, I think I am. Let's see if it keeps freaking out or if it lets me let me go past it. And I'm still hitting my mark. Can't tell if it's digging yet or not though. Oh yeah, it is. Good. On the front of the bucket. Aw, right as I started to scoop stuff. I don't know how to zoom in without the scroller or the mouse, so that I have to still resort to the mouse for. I also have to pay attention because the door's right here, which means the surface is not far off either. Oh no! Help! I have been transported inside of a wheel hopper thing. I don't even know what they would call that. I mean, it's a bucket on one side. Just a wheel bucket. Shit. Catching that wall. Must be hitting the ceiling. It's not hitting anything in front of me, but it sounds like it's hitting something. Oh my jeez. It must really be hitting something up there. Whoops. Hey, how's it going? Are you a pop-up, sir? Let's see. low, just around the pillars since that's coal. I don't want to be throwing away too much coal. Oh, Jesus. You do pop up. You also play Out of War? Probably about a couple months at least. I'm trying to think when I kind of picked it back up because I had tried it a year or two ago and I didn't like it, and then recently picked it back up again because someone had said they'd made some changes, and the changes were definitely for the better. It's a much better game now. I mean, it's still in early access, so it's gonna keep changing, but hi, kitty. What do? Ah, crap. I didn't bring your inhaler. Can you scream? No, kitty can't scream. Okay, I have to go get her inhaler. Give me a second. Sorry, I slacked and I'm a bad father that didn't bring your... Yeah, no, I didn't bring it. Okay, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Ah, shit. The cat is asthmatic and I didn't have the inhaler over there. Come here, chunky cat. I want to hear your screams. Oh, you have a little scream. No. No scream. Okay, let's see if we can get back in here. It's like a little home. Ugh. Come here, chunk. You're screaming pretty good now. How come you weren't screaming a second ago? An even bigger what? Holy cow. Because there's already the two. You have the 691 and the 693. And the 93, like I got one down the ramp and I was digging for only like an hour yesterday and I filled 2 storage bins with steel. Like, it's insane how fast that thing digs. Or I should say how much material you get, because it actually doesn't dig that fast, but you get a lot of material digging slow. Finish clearing this here. Hope free. Yeah, because since you just hopped in, there's the rest of the factory goes down there, and I have the bigger bagger down there digging. But everything's underground, and I'm trying to put up the walls, and I have one joystick, not so I use the wheel and the joystick. I have actually been looking for another. I was looking for a farm stick instead of using just this one. I know it's kind of hard to see in the camera for the triples because if I make it too light, to where you can actually see stuff well, then the screens start to white out. It's like now you can see the joystick, but the screen's like insanely bright. So it's kind of I leave it to where you can kind of see my hands and wheel and whatnot, but it's kind of dark. And I do have lighting, but if I turn the lighting up, then it like whitewashes my screen so that I can't see what the hell I'm doing. I'll probably go like right there. Turn on again, bagger. Oh, I'm not in it. I thought the camera was over there. It's just me standing over there like a dummy. And then there's more factory down underneath this floor. This particular save, I've been working on it for probably a week or so. Not too terribly long. My first save, Windows deleted it during the Windows update from 10 to 11. So I kind of lost it. Yeah, I was pretty far too. I was trying to dig down until I hit the fog, and I was already quite a ways. So I'm doing it again, but I'm using the baggers to dig my way down now. So kind of the same build as last time, but definitely a bit stranger using these things. But these things can do it all. No, they're definitely not the best. I just like them because they clear a nice straight, well, for the most part, a nice straight tunnel. Like this was all done with a bagger up until where it starts to narrow. I kind of got lazy and started using nukes, but yeah, they're also really good for going down. So like cleaning the floors and stuff like what I'm doing right now. Instead of using a pick to clean up for putting up walls, just use that thing. I mean, the pick probably would be just as quick. So, but you definitely get a lot more material with that. Yeah, I don't think I need too much more space. Let's just pay dirt, so I don't even really need that. I just don't want to blow up the coal. I gotta leave that open. Just so that I can still keep getting the coal out of that corner and not forget it's there. Oh crap, how am I gonna put a ceiling on this place with these big ass baggers down here? They take up they take up the whole ceiling area. Ah crap. I did not think this through. They definitely need to put a ceiling because it keeps collapsing. I can get the rest of this coal. Yeah, the I definitely feel like they're uh a bit more sporadic as well as well, at least the one that I found so far is huge. The one iron node I've been working on for a while, and it's just doesn't seem like it's getting any smaller. Oops, turn the wheel the wrong way. Come on. I definitely want some kind of a stationary camera that can just be like set up out of the way instead of these really strange ones. Have you found any of the weirder elements yet, like the gases and stuff? Like, crap. Like so far, I found helium and mercury, but I haven't found like any of these other weird. Like, I don't understand how we haven't found oxygen. Aren't we breathing it? um, but like, there's neodymium, and the other thing I noticed is it says 21 are available, but there's a total of 118. So does that mean that a lot of these either aren't on this map or just aren't in the game yet? Oh, you found water. Nice. See, I was just like using a pick the one day, and that's how I found the helium and the mercury, and it was just like, congrats! And I'm like, uh, I don't know what I did to find it, but thanks. Oh, like in the barrels? Because I have a bunch sitting right here. Uh, but it doesn't really seem to do much. Or do I gotta pick it up like straight from the pump? Oh, wait a minute. Because there's filtered water and there's unfiltered, isn't there? Um, says that's on. Did I like screw up and there's no dirt yet? I moved the dirt away from the water pump again. Dum da dum dum. I need some pay dirt to throw down. Need to get this water pump working. They have to be dirt or can it be pay dirt? I guess it can be pay dirt. Okay, so unfiltered water maybe? Let's try that. Can I snatch it right out of this pump? Apparently not. Can I snatch it out of this? Also apparently not. Hmm. I was just trying to get some unfiltered because apparently the regular water doesn't do anything towards that. But at least I got it working again. Yeah, like on their little Wikipedia thing that pops up for everything else. I mean, overall though, compared to most games, this game actually does give quite a bit of direction. It's a little clunky, but like, at least the information's there. There's definitely a lot of the games where they just kind of throw you in and they're like, figure it out. Alright. I also don't know how big that wall or the door is that I can open. Oh geez, yeah. I was actually just saying that last night that I can't wait for mods. I definitely have a mod addiction though, so someone would have to keep me in check. Alright, those doors are not very big, but at least it'll give me a way through for the wheel loader. I won't be able to use this thing anymore, but I'll get my copper, or my coal. Yeah, I was watching, so this might just be me, but I found it kind of weird that this game popped up not too long after the terraforming mod for Farm Sim, and I kind of wondered if it's the same people. Because honestly, a lot of the functions are pretty closely the same. And then the name being Northern Modding Company, and I was kind of like, is that how they established themselves? Was with mods and then grew into an actual game? And then if they're working on a secret project, I mean, oh, they did. Okay. So that I'm not just imagining things. I thought they did at one point. Okay, why does my phone keep going off? Nothing important, just the phone telling me I have pictures to look at. Why do phones do that now? Check out this picture from 8 years ago. Like, if I wanted to look at it, I would have just opened my phone and looked at it. I have not played the gold mining sim. Um, to be honest, I was playing Farm Sim 25 with all the terraforming mods and all that stuff, and um, at one point my server PC, the version I got that crap uh, Windows 10 upgrade a while back, and it made it that the server didn't want to work like at all. So then I started playing this and kind of got hooked on this. But personally, I kind of like Farm Sim a little more. I like the digging and stuff in this better, but I like the terraforming of 25 or even 22 a little better. But um, they're pretty closely the same though, other than you can't dig underground with Farm Sim, like completely underground. like a with a dirt above you type thing. Put in my ceilings. Yeah, I was watching another streamer, Ryotech, I believe his name is, and his factory is super well put together and just made me realize how sloppy I was being, and it's making me go back and actually put walls up and stuff because I was just plowing through making a real nasty sloppy cave. Pretty sure, I don't know. I thought that the steel actually would block the explosive, but apparently that is not true. Split in two. Oh, I've watched that. Isn't he the one that has like the crew of like 16 guys and they do a lot of the testing stuff? Oh, I put ceilings where floors go. Don't need a lawsuit. Gotta have that no slip grip. And handrails. Don't need no idiots falling over the side. Can't have floating workbenches either. What? Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, there was wood and stuff in that workbench? Well, alrighty then. Get rid of some of these steel sheets, because I don't have enough to build yet, I don't think. Um, Maybe I should go check that. Because it has been building nuts and stuff the whole time I've been going. Come here, my nut. Nah, it's only like 500 per, so I mean it's a start, but I got these nuts and those nuts. The factory was not really well thought out, that's for sure. I stream on Kick and Twitch, and then I take all of the videos from that and I post them up on YouTube so that all of them are essentially permanently available. Then, like, you can go back and watch, you know, the other save before it got deleted and whatnot. Or I usually stream Truck Sim. Messing around talking shit to a conversational AI, so that can get kind of funny. I don't usually use her too much while playing this because she will not shut the fuck up. She just talks way too damn much, and if I try to stop talking, like just take a break from her, she just keeps going. And the whole point of it was for me to annoy the hell out of her, and I think she's winning. I did get her to choose between blowing up countries, and she made a choice instead of saying no, considering how prude she is to doing bad things. but she chose to blow up Russia, which I thought was a little easy to get her to do. Skynet is coming. Yeah, if you ever want to mess with the AI that I'm talking about, it's on a website called Sesame AI, like Sesame Street. And then there's a preview button, and it'll give you two options. You can talk to Maya, which is a chick, or Miles, which is the guy. Miles kind of sounds like a gym bro, so I don't really enjoy talking to him. So I usually talk to Maya and I mess with her a lot, but um, they definitely set her pretty sensitive to the point where like anything even remotely perverted and she starts to shut you out and try to like, I'm not talking anymore. Nope, nope. So we're gonna put some windows here so that I can still see what's behind this wall, but at least it's closed off, and then I have access to my power panel there. Um, I can kind of do the same here, but I don't really need to, I guess. Well, right now, I don't even have all my power plants on, really. Like, I got this stupid one that's just floating here, not even hooked up. Because I was getting coal so fast, I didn't know what to really do with it. Um, and then I think I only have two of them that are actually running. Like, yeah, this one's off. Is it off or is it on? No, this one's on, but it's not even putting out power, so I'm just wasting coal on that one. This one's using. How is it putting out more power than it's supposed to and not blowing up? I thought they go boom when you cross their threshold. I know all the power poles do. Oh, I mean, it seems to be doing fine. No fires yet, I guess. And then there's this one over here that has a small amount going through it. So I just figured, uh, oops. I keep falling. Get me out of here. I redirect my coal chute basically as needed. Uh, so there's still a splitter sitting there that I can reconnect and get those filling back up again, or reconnect that one. Um, but I've been splitting the power, and then I run it down the ramp underneath so that it's kinda out of the way and less likely to get hit with the equipment. And then all my conveyors are ran down here, and I have random sell points and crap that's hiding. And then it comes all the way down here to my ridiculousness with the bagger. And another mess of hoppers. But this is actually what's split between the power plants, is the one group of hoppers there and then the other group of hoppers here. It's not easy keeping hoppers underneath those baggers. Like, they're definitely not meant for what I'm doing with them. But I'm making it work. This thing rolled down the ramp and crashed into that earlier on its own, just for no reason. It's total use for the grid. Oh, so You can actually go over. See, the first time save of mine, I used solar, and I was essentially just cheating because I had solar underground, and I would just plop like 4 solar panels down next to anything that I needed to power and hook it up. Um, I don't know if they've fixed solar yet to where it doesn't get power underground, but um, I'm not doing that anymore because it really makes the game too easy. I kind of like the challenge of having to keep coal in the plants and that kind of stuff. Should be able to get downstairs still. Yep. Alright. I'm kind of afraid to replace these wood ones that are underneath stuff. I just feel like I'm gonna punch one of these machines and bad things are gonna happen. But I need to finish putting the steel floor in. Oh crap. Oh no. This isn't good, because I didn't really leave a way back out of here. Gotta dig myself some stairs. There we go. Alright, I just realized it has been like an hour and a half. I usually try to keep my videos like around an hour for YouTube. So I'm not actually going to end the stream. I just clip the videos while I'm streaming. So if you're in the stream, just hold on tight. I'm not going anywhere. If you're watching from YouTube land, until next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.